Lee, I know you were expecting a hockey game tonight, but I really wanted to bring you something that's completely different. Although it's on ice, it is players, but it's ice dancing.
You know what?
Just check it out.
You said, wear your hockey jersey.
Watch it. He's on the ice. Watch it. He's going around. He's going around the boards right now. He's going around. He catches up. Oh, he crashed. Oh, my God. But that's perfect. That's just like hockey. It's great.
You know what? It's not like hockey, because that guy is wearing sequins, man.
Lee,
that's not hockey.
Lee, you need more joy in your life.
No,
I don't. I came to ice dancing. Joy, more joy in your life. You got to go to the MoreJoyRadio.com.
I want to see people hit each other, and you know what? You can't even get beer here.
I know, but this is all about joy. We brought you to Ice Dancing for Joy, just like LMB Show. MoreJoyRadio.com. They click on the LMB Show, and they listen to us on Friday nights. That's joy.
All right. Well, you know what? I think that's a good idea, and I'll just try to be more joyful. But again, no hot dogs, no popcorn. They don't have none of that stuff here.
I'll buy you some. Click, connect, listen. LMB Show.
Hello there, my fellow Novanians. Yes, if you're from Northern Virginia, we want you to know that there is now a radio station just for you with all the events, all the information going on in Northern Virginia. We have a radio station that is dedicated to Novanians and all of Nova. It's MoreJoy Radio. MoreJoy Radio. It's your answer to the best music, the most positive, most fun, and most good music, most good, on the air. MoreJoy Radio. We're on the internet. All you have to do is go to MoreJoyRadio.com and you can listen. You can listen to MoreJoy Radio anytime you want. Would you run out of flowers? Hello everyone. I'm here. It is time for the crew. Only two of our crew have shown up so far, but they're my two favorite members of the crew. One is Pauline Burkett, and the other is the diva.
Hey, guys.
Amy Elizabeth Gibb, something else. I don't know.
Yeah, some assortment of that.
Some assortment of Gibb, Elizabeth Gish, Amy. I don't know.
I know. It was a last name that just would not be hyphenated well.
Yeah, I know. I hear you. Well, you should have made him hyphenate his name.
I've seen people do that. It's becoming more and more trendy.
Actually, it's very common in the Hispanic cultures.
It is.
Both family, both the man and woman take both family names.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and it's really interesting watching the kids. Like they can trace back their family with mother and father.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty neat.
Mm-hmm. So what do you guys think of the did you do the 21andMe thing, Diva? I thought somehow
I did. I did the ancestry DNA.
And what did you learn from it?
I learned that I am I'm all European. I'm not from anywhere particularly exciting. Mostly England,
Lithuania.
Germany, Scotland. What?
Lithuania.
There you go. So, but yeah, it was pretty interesting. It was what I expected. I've traced some of our family back to the 1300s, just depending on the line. Some of them I can't get past the 1700s in Pennsylvania, but there's some pretty interesting family stories, and the DNA backed it up. Yeah.
That's cool. What about you, Pauline? Have you ever done them?
I haven't, but my dad did. Now, my dad's family has done the Gauthier. That was my maiden name.
Sure.
Traced back to 1600s and earlier to France, the Gautier, and they came to Canada, Three Rivers, so all the French Canadian. That's the only part of the family we knew. My dad did not know who his father was, so he did his ancestry and found out he's 50% Irish. So for the first time in almost my whole life, I now can wear the Kiss Me, I'm Irish on St. Patrick's Day, because I did not know I was 1/4 Irish.
Right. I got you. Hey, Bill, did you ever do that?
Irish. I have not done a DNA. I should. I think my name is Irish.
Knowles. Yeah, or it could be a Scottish.
School test.
Could be a Scottish name, and Knowles.
I do want to go to Scotland. I do want to go to Ireland. And I do want to go to all those places. So.
Me too, buddy. Me too.
So,
Yeah.
I never have done it. No one in my family's done. My dad traced back though. I've got the McCarran. My mom's side of the family has been traced by an uncle or cousin or somebody. And my dad's family, he and his cousin Jim Bailey traced ours back to some point. I don't know. So I bought a Bailey, one of the Bailey crests on at King's Dominion.
Cool.
It was cool. It is pretty cool actually, and a lot of it matches up to what my cousin Jim, my dad's cousin Jim put together. He's from down south, so that's why I call him cousin Jim. Yeah. So BK, what have you been up to besides hanging out with me?
This week was a very, very busy week. Just it started off kind of crazy on Monday. I have a teenager who needs to get focused with laundry. And then we had the carpet cleaners come in, wisdom teeth out, lacrosse games, hockey games. So the first part of Abby's.
Oh.
So it was just the first part of the week. It was just until we got to like Thursday. It was just kind of nutty.
Did they put her under when they took them out?
Yeah.
Good. Did you get video?
No. Julie got video on the car ride home. That was kind of interesting. Yeah, she's seen all kinds of flowers and wonderful things. And
Oh, goodness.
My son just had his out a month ago, and they were like, okay, he's going to be out. He'll be loopy. And I'm like, I don't think you gave him that because he was fully aware and clear-headed. And he's like, Mom, I barely was under. He said, I woke up and they were finishing. They totally underestimated him. He's 6'8".
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right.
You know, he's
yeah. Yeah, you got to give him a lot of gas. I tell you, that's why, for instance, I did my bronch yesterday, and the anesthesiologist was getting a little pissy because they give you the oxygen with some gas in it to kind of start to put you into la la land, and then they give you the injection in your IV to put you out. And she kept saying, "Breathe deep, breathe deep, breathe deep, breathe deep." I was going, and nothing was happening. I was like going, because in the past, I think whoever it was gave me a little bit more gas than normal because I'm a big dude, And anyway, as soon as I felt she goes, okay. She gave up gas. And she said, "You're going to feel a little burning in your IV." And I was like, okay. And I felt that, and that was it. Gone. Done. So
I never liked
breathe deep. Breathe deep.
Start to hyperventilate.
I never liked the mask. The mask, I hated the mask. I hated it. So
I remember I did bite my lip a little bit on the front when they were sticking the. Apparently, even though I'm totally out, my body goes, "Oh no, you ain't sticking nothing in my mouth." So, hey, look, he's outside. Hi, Fredo.
Where are you?
I thought you couldn't join us.
Are you playing bocce ball?
I'm in Old Town.
Oh, you're in Old Town. Okay.
Wow.
Spending the weekend here. This
nice.
is to make up for Kathy's birthday. I had my first surgery on Kathy's birthday, so nice. I got the bill for the one day. I had a Monday and a Wednesday. Wednesday went into Thursday. I had to stay in the hospital. That was the big one, but Monday was the small one. Got the bill. I pay nothing, of course, with Medicare and my federal employee insurance. It was Lee. This is nothing to you, Lee. Yeah, because $78,800 for a couple hours in the hospital. There's even, I swear to God, there's a 1 cent charge. It's a medical service, 1 cent. I can't wait to call Blue Cross and say, okay, I'm just curious now. What's the 1 cent for?
Exactly.
Yeah.
1
so
cent.
I'm in there literally a couple hours. Probably 5 maybe altogether. And one surgery was 30-something thousand, one was 20. They listed 5 surgeries. I'm like, dude, there wasn't that much to cut into. What are you talking about? So I'm dying to find out what they did.
Fred, I guess you maybe
you still got all your parts.
A little bit more there than they thought they were having to deal with.
Make sure you got all your parts still.
Oh yeah, hang on, let me check here real quick.
No, that's okay. Yeah. Well, anyway. Well, and so I know. So basically, you had to have a time away with Kathy, so you give her a little owl. Now that everything's all healed up.
Yeah. At least not shy about that.
She's getting tired of the gobbledygee. Sorry, little grease.
Oh, you're killing me, Lee.
I know. Anyway, luckily, most people who are watching have no idea what I'm talking about.
Amy, I brought my magnet, and we're at the dock in Old Town.
Oh, Lord.
No, here's what's going to be good about here, because this is a working port from 250 years ago.
I know.
There's going to be all kinds of stuff that hits the bottom of the...
What you need to do is you need to find some buff dude walking by and ask him to throw it for you.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like it.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
Hold on to that end of that rope and say, "Hey, buddy, come here, man. Toss this one into water."
Well, you have to let me know what you find.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm also like about a half a block away from a World War I torpedo factory. So I'm just hoping, like, get it off over the edge. You go, don't worry about it. Somebody will get it later on.
Yeah, you pull up a torpedo.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, let that back in the water.
But realistically, they must have made mistakes. They must have cracked the casing of something and just said, just drop it back in.
Sure.
So you never
That'd
know.
be cool, man. If you could pull a torpedo, first of all, it's probably inert. It would probably be inert. But you pull it, and because it's going to be corroded and it's going to be whatever. But you know how much that would be worth, dude? Even a piece of a torpedo would be worth a lot of money.
I would call the police, and let them send the bomb squad over and, make sure it's not going to blow up on me.
But you're in an area that when the British attacked in 1814, that whole area was nothing but British ships.
You're right. You're right.
Bombs, everything going off right in that area right there. So you never know what you'll find.
True. There could be all kinds of things.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Lots of lead. Go have fun.
Yeah. I can't wait till tomorrow. I want to get up early and come out here. There's not so many tourists around.
I'm sure that excites Kathy.
Oh, jeez. I'll get up early.
Fred, it's your lead she wants, not the other lead.
There's a plane coming over here.
Oh, my goodness.
Jesus, BK, giving me a hard time.
Tonight.
What are we doing today? I don't know. Ask Bill.
What
are we doing tonight, Bill?
We have one of three games we could start off with.
Yeah.
Are you predictable?
Yes.
Yes, the card game.
Okay.
Or Linkum.
Linkum.
Which do you prefer?
Is Linkum a kind of car?
Nope.
I got me a Linkum.
Linkum is a trivia category you guys have played before.
All right.
Whatever floats your boat.
Let's do Linkum.
Be the man.
Okay. A brand of yellow curbed fruit meets a brand of suntan lotion.
Oh, what is Chiquita Banana Boat?
Hey, I had my hand up before you.
I don't know. Are we supposed to raise our hands or are we just supposed to call it out? It's Friday.
It's Friday. Call it out.
Chiquita Banana Boat.
She got it right. A strong locking mechanism for a door meets a flash in the sky. Lee.
Dead bolt of lightning.
Ooh, good one.
Wow, Lee, I'm impressed.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
A punch in boxing that travels vertically meets an expression meaning to dance.
Oh, what is it? Uppercut
I know.
Run.
What?
Uppercut a run?
Uppercut the run. Or cut a run.
Very good.
Oh, wow.
Very good. Very good, Diva.
Okay,
you're on mute there, Pauline. Just so you know, I see you talking and stuff.
Yeah, I said I got the uppercut, and then I couldn't think of the dance.
Cut a rug, yeah. I got it right. You raised your hand, so there you go.
The field general of a football team meets Michael J. Fox's most famous movie.
Quarterback to the Future.
Very good.
Oh, good one.
Very good.
Way to go, Fredo.
And he's doing it while he's moving.
Yeah, a group of hunting howlers meets a slang term for a compulsive hoarder.
Wolf pack rat.
Very good.
Oh.
Very good, Pauline.
She got that one good.
Yeah, that was good. I got wolf right off the bat, but I was like going. Anyway.
A term for someone with orange hair means a cloth ring worn around the skull.
Headband.
What?
What's a red headband?
Very good.
There you go. I was going ginger headband. Huh?
NASA's Endeavour aircraft meets the target in badminton. Lee.
Space shuttle cock.
Very good.
Wow.
Oh. You said cock. Sorry. Sorry, I have teenagers in the house. Everything was
I told my son about Beavis and Butthead.
The teaching hospital of Harvard Medical School meets the U.S. leader who died at Little Bighorn.
Ooh, what's the name of the general?
What is Brigham?
No.
What is Boston General somebody?
Custard.
Who knows history?
Custard.
I know
The teaching hospital of Harvard Medical School meets the U.S. leader who died at Little Bighorn.
Yeah, it's General Custer, but I don't get the first part. Boston General Custer. Not Boston. Harvard General Custer. I don't know what the
General
teaching.
Custer?
Massachusetts General Custer. Very good.
Okay, see, I had no idea that the Harvard was called Mass General. Sorry. All right.
Words printed on most products made overseas meets a place for your formal dinnerware. Lee.
Made in China cabinet.
Very good. A couple more. A famous NASCAR race in Florida meets a trick-taking card game. Lee.
Oh, Daytona 500 Rummy.
Very good.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
A few more.
I couldn't think of the guitar game.
Because Rummy 500 is what I call it. I don't call it 500 Rummy. So, but whatever. It was great. That's cool.
A star in the new Star Trek films meets an evergreen conifer. I don't even know who that is. I have no idea. Hi, Cassie.
There's Kathy, everybody.
What did you
Chris
say?
Fred's better half.
Damn, you are good.
Would you get Diva?
Chris Pine Tree.
I don't even know who that hell that is.
I didn't either.
All right, guys. I'm gonna.
All right, Fredo.
Have fun, Fred.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Kathy. Have fun tonight, Kathy.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Last one. A female Cub Scout leader meets a woman who fusses too much.
Female Cub Scout leader.
Female Cub Scout leader meets a woman who fusses too much.
Fusses.
Are you back?
I know the first part.
Yeah.
The fuss is.
Are you back, Fred?
He butt dialed.
Okay, there we go. Okay, female Cub Scout leader. Say the rest of it, Bill.
Meets a woman who fusses too much.
All I can think of is what's a den mother hen?
That's it.
Diva.
See, and I was saying
Den mother hen pecker.
Very good.
I was hoping it wasn't going to be like a. It could also be a cuss word. I'm like, hold on a second.
Wow. How good are you guys at card games?
Terrible.
That's my family. It's the Bailey family. We play all kinds of card games.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna. Then again, there are a lot of weird card games I've never played before in my life.
All right, I'm going to give the objective. You tell me the card game.
All right, we'll see.
This objective is to be the first player to get rid of all of their cards. Players try to create matches or sequences between their cards and any face-up cards on the table.
Okay, so you should have stopped.
I'm going to try. I'll say Uno.
No.
Okay.
Lee.
What is rummy?
Very good.
See, you play it, so.
Yeah, we don't play rummy that much.
The objective is for players to create 4 of a kind for the same rank by exchanging cards with other players. Once one player gets 4 of a kind, players compete to grab a limited number of this game on the table and try not to get the player left out this game.
Game is spoons.
Very good.
What was it?
Spoons.
Spoons.
Oh.
You ever played spoons
That
before,
is a
Pauline?
hysterical game.
That's a fun game. Because you start with one person and they pick up they go, everybody gets 4 cards, and then you have all but one person, there's a spoon for all but one person in the middle. And so as you go around, first person to get their 4 of a kind can, just kind of nonchalantly grab a spoon. Anybody else who notices, because that's the key. You don't have to have 4, you just have to follow.
You have
and
to
then
see, yeah.
it's mayhem. Everybody starts diving.
I have played it once a long time ago.
Yeah,
I remember that. I was still playing and people were laughing at me because
they're all standing there with their spoons. And you're like, what? Oh, man. Yeah, no, I got it.
We are going to the beach house in July, so we're going to be playing a bunch of card games. But dumbass me, when I bought these online, this is the size of the cards.
Oh, wow. Cool.
I'm not 80 years old. I don't need cards this big, but whatever. It is what it is. So we're all going to be sitting here like this dealing our cards.
No, just bring your own decks of cards, and I'll tell you a couple games how to play them. Like, for instance, Hand and Foot. That's a great game. You ever play Hand and Foot, guys? Good game. And there's sevens or
none of those you have mentioned are on this one.
No, I know.
This objective is to collect all the cards. Players turn over cards from the top of their decks at the same time. The player who turned over the higher ranked card wins the cards.
War.
Very good. War.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just like.
Those can be endless games. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Well, not really. I usually win. Pretty fast.
Do you cheat?
No.
The objective of this game is to be the first player to get rid of all of their cards. Players play cards face down and tell the other players what suit they played. Oh. Players can either put down the cards they are claiming to be putting down or bluff and put down different cards. Lee.
The name of that game, I believe, is called BS.
There's another.
I think I've heard it called that. I've heard it called that.
There's this one is not that. This is.
I don't know.
This has a different name. It might be the same kind of game, but it probably is. This one's called Cheat.
Okay.
But it'll probably be.
Yeah, I think it's the same game.
Okay. Yeah. The objective is to be the first player to get rid of all their cards. Players attempt to match either the rank or suit of a face-up center card using cards from their hand, or they need to draw additional cards from a draw pile in order to do so.
Yeah, I've heard of this game. I don't know what it's called.
Is that Uno?
No.
Oh.
No.
I
think it is Uno, but
with regular cards, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Kind of is.
It's
kind of is.
Same objective, yeah. This one's called Crazy Eights.
Oh.
Ah, yes.
I did used to play that before the Uno came out. We used to play Crazy Eights.
Mm-hmm.
The objective is to collect all the cards. Players win the cards by being the first player to yell this name when a card is placed by a player that matches the face-up center card.
Go Fish?
No. Players win the cards by being the first player to yell this name when a card is placed by a player that matches the face-up center card.
That's not Snap, is it?
Mm-hmm.
It is Snap?
That's
okay.
Snap. Yep.
I don't know that game.
Objective is for one partner to get 4 of a kind, 4 of same rank, and use a secret signal to get the partner to call out this name.
Oh. Walter's at his mom's house.
Yeah, sorry, I was at my niece's graduation. Is why I'm late.
All right, no worries. This game is called Kemps.
We're talking about different kinds of card games.
I was watching. I've been commenting. You didn't see me comment.
What's it called?
I didn't know.
Wait, BK, what was that called?
Kemp.
Called Kemps.
Never heard of it.
Walter, are you good at card games?
No, not a lot of them.
All right, we'll do a few more.
Yeah, let's do it.
The objective is to be the first player to get rid of all their cards. Players attempt to play a card that matches the suit of a face-up card, or they must pull cards from a draw pile until they can do so. The player who plays the highest valued card wins the round and gets to start the next round.
My kids play that. I've played that. I don't know what it's called. Shoot.
Players attempt to play a card that matches the suit of a face-up card, or they must pull cards from a draw pile until they do so. The player who plays the highest valued card wins the round and gets to start the next round.
I know this.
I don't know that game.
What is it Hearts?
No.
No, it's not Hearts.
I do remember playing this, but I can't remember.
Game called Page One.
Never heard of it.
Oh, I've never heard it called that.
I don't know that one.
Page one or phase one?
Page one, as in page one of a newspaper.
All right.
Last one. Objective is to collect all the cards. Players try to win cards by playing face cards or aces, causing the following player to pay penalty cards. If all penalty cards are valued between 2 and 10, the player who played the face card or ace wins the cards.
The objective is get rid of or collect.
To collect all the cards.
Collect them.
These games sound pretty cool. I need to look into these.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we're taking these to the beach.
We used to do this camping. Years ago, we used to take decks of cards camping, and all the kids were playing cards.
You can't do anything with the Baileys without several decks of cards.
Yeah. This one's called Beggar My Neighbor.
Never heard of it.
I'll do one more. Objective is to be the player with the most pairs. Players take turns flipping over 2 face-down cards in an attempt to find cards of the same rank.
Oh.
What is memory?
I'd love to be the people that invented these damn games because they'd be rich as shit.
Is that the game when it matches, you slap it?
Slap. It's called Slap.
Players take turns flipping over 2 face-down cards in an attempt to find cards of the same rank.
Concentration?
There you go. Concentration.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was saying memory game, but yeah, concentration. That was.
We lost you for a second.
Yeah, my niece's graduation interrupted and busted in there. I don't know what's going on.
Who wants to take the predictable quiz?
Me.
I knew you were going to say that.
Do I need paper?
No.
I knew you were going to say that too.
Okay.
See how predictable?
Yeah, she's predictable, right?
Amy, have you dated someone who your friends would label as not your type? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Have you ever drastically changed your hair?
No.
Do you
Not
like
on
to
purpose.
do you like to surprise people with things you do?
Sometimes.
It's either yes or no.
Yes.
Has anyone ever said to you, "I know you so well"?
No.
Your grandma gives you $100 for your birthday. How do you spend the cash?
I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I put it in the bank.
Okay. So that would be save it for a bigger purchase down the line. You are C. You need some YOLO in your life.
Yes, agreed.
Yes, I do.
No surprises here. Your life is on repeat. Every day is the same old song, and it's no longer new and exciting. Press pause, stop, or even skip ahead to shuttle things up. You need to feel exhilarated ASAP. You may not know it, but your heart is aching for some life-changing adventures. Is that true?
Amen, brother.
It continues on. You need to book an exotic vacation or jump out of an airplane stat. Nothing like skydiving, to take your breath away. Having these unforgettable once-in-a-lifetime experiences will drastically change the way you embrace life. Don't be a shell of a person stuck in monotony. Go out and live.
That's pretty funny because I'm pretty spontaneous. I do all kinds of weird, crazy stuff. My kids laugh at me, so
this shit
is funny.
This is a girl who's a belly dancer. Come on now, trained belly dancer.
I mean, we do like crazy vacations, and we do like crazy art projects. We do crazy stuff. We take crazy
metal detectors.
Yeah, magnets, weirdness.
No.
Who else wants to take it?
I'll play. Let me play.
Have you dated someone who your friends would label as not your type?
Yes.
Have you ever drastically changed your hair?
Yes.
How would your friends describe you? Mysterious, reliable?
Reliable.
Would you ever go on vacation by yourself?
Oh, done it plenty of times. Yes.
You are B. You're kind of like a sitcom rerun. Your day-to-day life can sometimes feel like you know exactly what will happen next. When you know what's coming up, you're able to predict how you'll feel about it, which is a wonderful trick of your subconscious. But you are in need of more meaningful moments. Is that true?
I would agree with it.
Shake things up and add spontaneity by suggesting new adventures with friends and loved ones. Rally your crew for a day trip to a new city, try a new restaurant, or hit up the new exhibit at your favorite museum. Adding spontaneity into your day can be as simple as changing your path to work. Who knows what you'll discover?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I would actually agree with it. Yeah.
Did you find gasoline down there?
Dude, yeah, I was stressed out for a little while. I had like an eighth of a tank for like 3 days.
Yeah, your stay was like in the 60s.
Bro, it's you can find it, but it's a little bit.
You're back up in Virginia though, right?
No, I'm in North Carolina right now.
Oh, you are in North Carolina still, okay.
Oh, and that was a high percentage of
They were like 65% like nada. Nothing happened.
It was rough, man. It was rough.
I mean, there's a video that someone sent me today that is just insane. Where is it?
The woman putting gas in the bag.
In a bag. In a bag.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my son said that there's a picture of a woman with a laundry basket, and she was putting in, it was pouring out. I'm hoping that was staged, and what a waste of gas, because really there can't be that many idiots out there, you know.
I say just bring your Tupperware down to the gas station and fill it up.
See, here's the thing. I have a family member who was just flabbergasted that gas was almost $4 a gallon. I said, "What did you pay for your Starbucks drink?"
Exactly.
How many? Yeah.
Starbucks drink costs, that cup about yay big costs more than a gallon of gas. So that's why I'm like, really, $4 per gallon of gas ain't nothing for what you're paying at Starbucks.
Per gallon, right?
And they probably do that every day.
Yeah.
I know a girl who does it twice a day.
I was fortunate. I went Monday morning early and filled up before all the panic. And I was like, why is there a line? And because I literally was out of gas. So, and I'm like, oh, so that's when I called my mom and dad and said, hey, maybe you want to go on Monday. But I still have a full tank, but I have to drive out to West Virginia tomorrow. So I'm like, they're pretty good. Kyle said there's gas everywhere, so we'll be good.
I filled up after a hockey game at about 11:45 at night and with nobody in line. So I was like, okay, because I'm not going to do it in the morning or in the afternoon when everyone's getting off work, because that's when the bulk of people are going to get gas. Right. So I did it at the odd time that ain't no one going to be around. So
that was good.
It was interesting because 93 octane was the only one that was available, and that's the only one I put in my car anyway. So I don't care. But there was one guy who made a mistake of he started to put diesel into his car and realized that that's not what goes in his gas tank.
He shouldn't be able to do that, though.
He immediately stopped. Well, he got the green nozzle and didn't think about it. He was like, "Oh crap, that's diesel. I can't put that in my car."
Oh, okay. Because the nozzle itself shouldn't fit into a regular gasoline tank, but you never know.
So anyway,
you never know with them folks.
What do you guys feel like you waste your money on?
You know what I just wasted my money on?
Activities that you waste your money on, and what do you do instead?
I waste my money all the time.
On what?
On what?
Let's see. I have a thing for like stupid toys, like Lego minifigures, stuff like that.
How many Lego minifigures do you have?
How many do I personally have? Probably at least over 100. They all ended up in the Lego bin, so they're all mixed in. I hoard them for a while, and then I give them to Alex. I do have the complete suite of Simpsons minifigures. I do have that.
Oh, really? Nice.
Marbles. I have like several hundred. I have several hundred cookbooks, and I just spent way too much money in an online auction at like 7:45 this evening, buying love letters from a Civil War private up through lieutenant, and he was like writing like 3 different lots of letters from him. My darling kitty, I'm going to take them all, scan them.
Love letters back then ain't love letters like they are today.
Oh my God, the stuff, my darling kitty.
Their handwriting is much better.
It's amazing. So when I get them, I just won them tonight. When I get them, I'll show you a couple of them. They're pretty amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I had gone to a antique war auction a couple weeks ago in Gettysburg. And yeah, some of these letters are like you feel guilty for reading these letters, but their handwriting is pretty damn good. So
it's beautiful.
Yeah. All right, Pauline,
what do you waste money on, Pauline?
I am a 31 bag addict. I love bags and purses. I'm a teacher, so we're automatically bag ladies.
Yeah.
But I have like tote bags, and then I go to conferences. Oh, you're giving away a bag, and just, but I have so many, and then suddenly the sale comes out. I'm like, oh, that's cute. What? I've got 4 others in the same style, just different colors, and I do also.
Hi, Mary. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
My wife's the same way.
Wait till you see a bunch of Air Jordans that'll come up, I'm sure, in this conversation.
I also think we waste food. We waste money on food. Like I go to Costco and go, ooh, I need this box of 102 things. And like we get halfway through the box and we're like, oh my God, this is 6 months old. It's stale. And I end up having to pitch it. So big bulk items that I really don't need. So I kind of quit going to Costco years ago. Now I go to Sam's Club, but I limit it to we are going to have a party, and that's the only time I need the big stuff.
Exactly.
Costco's a drug. It's not something that people should go into. Because you're just too damn tempted to buy all kinds of crap.
Oh yeah.
Lee, what about you? Coke Zero
stuff. No, I don't buy that many Coke Zeros. I don't have any anymore. What do I buy? Stickers. You know that. I get tons of stickers. I try and just odds and ends, weird crap that I see that I think is cool. But you know what? Fast food too much, and that's why that's got to stop soon. It already has actually, but I just got to make sure it stays stopped. And electronic radio and electronic equipment, cameras. I got like 7 to 10 different small miniature cameras that I don't even use, but I got them. I don't know why, but I got them. That's what I waste my money on.
Walter, besides Air Jordans.
And look behind me. That kind of crap too.
Besides Air Jordans, I can't really say that I really spit. That shoes is about the only thing I could think of. I wouldn't expect you to hit me with a backup. Let me think. I do have a tendency to spend more money than I need. I've gotten better at my fitness clothes, my workout gear and clothes. It's pretty obnoxious. I gotta agree.
Man, you gotta look good, bro.
I agree. I agree. But I gotta.
But do you wear stuff more than once? Is that why you have to buy more?
Well, it's not that. The thing is, I got so much stuff that I have stuff in my closet that I've had for like 9 months with the tag still on it. Like I just can't get to it. Like I've got so much stuff. I just need to. Like I said, I've gotten better because I've just basically pretty much run out of space, and I've implemented a rule. If I buy something new, I have to get rid of something old. So I can't. I'm trying to wear out the stuff I got and just get it to a amount that's not so embarrassing when people come over and say like, dude, how many? So, but listen to this real quick. About a week and a half ago, a pair of Air Jordans that was like the hottest thing ever, impossible to get, was released, and I hit the lottery and got a pair. So I ended the draft, and I actually ended up getting a pair of them. And I've been excited about that for since I won. It's just.
What did it set you back?
They were $250.
Oh, I thought
but they're selling for $700 right now. Like
$250 for. I'm just saying that's not bad. I won't pay more than $50 for a damn pair of shoes.
Yeah, these are.
And I just said $250. Oh, that's not bad.
Quiet. Listen, this was, and I got them on Monday. This past Monday. Yesterday.
Oh God.
I'm coming home on the steps. There's another pair.
What?
Nike screwed up. Yeah, they sent me two. I got two pair.
Wow.
No.
We're not online. We're not recording the show. I mean,
I went to
nothing
my
at
bank account
41 minutes and 20
Hey, dude, if you know what the mail rule is, if it comes on your front doorstep, it's yours. Whether you ordered it or not, if it gets delivered to your house, it's yours.
They didn't charge me. They only charged me for one.
There you go.
Wow.
Drew
Hey, listen, can I get a pair of shoes from you?
Yeah, what size were they?
They're 12. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. My nephew just graduated school. I might.
Give them to him.
Yeah.
Nah.
Hell no.
But he wears a.
Not no $700 pair of shoes. Hell no.
He's pretty much grown, as far as, he's pretty much done growing. And he's 2 sizes away, so they're not going to do him any good anyway.
Right.
He's only a size 10, and he's not growing anymore. He's 23 years old. This shoe is for they probably get no bigger.
Go get a pair out of your collection, man.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Get a pair out of your collection.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm still
get him a cheap pair out of your collection. Give them to him.
Yeah, I've got a friend of mine who's really, really, really nice to me. Him and his family are always looking out, checking up on me. And this kid is a big Air Jordan freak at you, so I might.
There you go.
I don't know what size he wears. I gotta do some sneaking around to figure out what size he wears.
Okay, but let me get this straight. The pair you bought, you got 2 of them, and they're both. And that pair, whether you have 2 or 5 or whatever, each pair is now worth how much?
They're going for $700.
Okay, you give that to anybody. You got to say that's your retirement, bro. That's your legacy.
I know, but
we handing $700 shoes to somebody.
I don't mind that, man. I didn't pay for them. They're free. I just want to give back. I spread the love around. Can't be like
what we're all about.
Well, you can spread it right to my house.
Spread the love.
Spread it. 5511 Corot Court. That's my street address, bro.
Yeah, I still have a pair, so
That's awesome.
There you go.
I like shoes, but I never have spent that much on a pair of shoes. So.
Oh, dude, I'm pretty bad.
I'm with Pauline. I buy food that I think I'm going to eat, and then I realize, oh, crap. And I constantly check expiration dates. But what you see right there, I have to cut down on. I like buying, now my obsession is baseball jerseys, minor league baseball jerseys, and I'm Amazon, and it's just too damn addictive. So all the...
Yeah, I see them back there, Bill.
I have way too many sports jerseys that
you got a lot.
I gotta.
You have a collection there, yeah.
I gotta stop. I mean, I'm. This room is gonna get cleared out. So, and with my buddy Tony, every time we go to antique malls, I get antique Coca-Cola stuff. I have got to stop doing that because my family comes down here and goes,
look at that, Bill.
We don't want any of this down here, so.
I remember when these were being given away. Do you remember
McDonald's.
these? McDonald's for $1? Or you buy them for $1? Yeah.
Oh, that's old school.
That over there, that's the whole Coca-Cola shelf right there.
Nice.
With a book that tells me what my stuff is worth. So.
Oh,
That's
cool.
for me. Oh, I just lost my connection. Hold on a second. Hold on.
Hold
on.
So I have a suggestion for anybody who wants to clear out their closet. This really works. Take everything in your closet and hang the hangers backwards so they're facing out to you.
Yeah.
And then in a year, you go back, and if anything is hanging backwards, that means you have not worn it. Because as you take it off the hanger, then you put it back on the right way. So anything facing the wrong way, the wrong hanger, then you know you haven't worn it in a year. You don't need it.
That's a pretty good little trick right there.
We've actually started getting rid of stuff. I mean, I had a youngest daughter who had 7 loads of laundry. 7, and it was out of control.
I have a question. Does Emily wear any of your jerseys?
Let's not go there.
Oh, she does. Okay.
She wears my sweatshirts.
Yeah, my daughter does the same thing with my stuff. Oh, yeah.
That kind of looks like when Kyle moved out. Wow.
7 MF loads of laundry. It had to be. You got to get rid of this stuff. I mean, this is nuts. And it was carpet cleaner was coming the next day, and then it was wisdom teeth out. It was just, there was too much going on around here, like way too much, and have to get her on track because she's just can't focus and got to get it done. So now we're on a path where she and I do laundry every Saturday together. Without fail, it's coming downstairs. So, but then when she got into wearing all my sweatshirts and all that, no, we're stopping all that. So anyway, this is a top 10 list of things that people waste their money on.
Yeah. Top 10 of what?
Top 10, what people waste their money on. Coming in at number 10, you don't shop around for better rates on services.
Okay.
Our busy lives distract us from many things, including what we are paying for services such as insurance, mobile phones, house cleaning, and the internet. You may not even know if these service providers recently raised their rates. Yep. 9, buying the latest gadgets.
Yep.
Number 8, getting a car every 2 years.
No.
Number 7, buying too many clothes.
Yep.
Number 6, not using subscriptions or memberships you pay for.
Say that again.
Yeah.
Not using subscriptions or memberships that you pay for.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
Apparently I have Audible, and I forgot that I have, and I now have 10 books that I should be able to use.
Yep. Number 5, picking up more from the grocery store than you can use before it goes bad. Number 4, buying products just to buy them, not actually using them. Number 3, ordering takeout. Number 2, spending too much money at Starbucks. And number 1, you watch too much cable.
Ooh. I don't pay for extra.
On their money? I don't pay for anything.
I feel pretty good about that. After hearing that list, I feel pretty good about that.
There you go. Yep.
Me would be the subscriptions and takeout. I think those are my 2. I don't go to Starbucks anymore.
No.
Well, good for you. I go all the time for my daughter.
Once I bought the Keurig, I was hooked. I'm good to go.
Mm-hmm. So. McCafe pods, my favorite. If I can't go to McDonald's and get McDonald's coffee, it's right here.
Yep. We get the pod. I go to Giant every Sunday. I get the Dunkin' Donuts, the little medium roast pods, and they're perfect.
Now that's the one thing at Sam's Club I do get the 100 box of.
Oh yeah, of course.
But that goes 2 months. I'm getting a new box.
And it doesn't go bad. So, I mean, you could. That's one of those things like from Walking Dead. Oh look, pods. It's probably still good.
I do not also buy new cars. Mine is going on 16 years old. I'm starting to look as my son is looking for a new car. I've been walking around with him, but hey, if my car still works and still runs, and my other son is a mechanic, I'm not switching.
We just bought a car for $2,000. It's a 1996 Lexus.
Wow.
It was owned by my mother-in-law's best friend, who no longer can drive. So it was literally the little old lady's car that was in the garage all the time.
Nice.
And it's a 96 Lexus, and just going to be an extra car. So my daughter has something to drive when it gets cold as hell because she's going to be getting for her birthday a used older, and it's my mom's had it for a long time now, but a Volkswagen convertible. So giving that to my daughter, and of course, when it comes time for her to wants to have friends in the car, which is after she turns 18 anyway, or 17 or whatever it is. But she's going to want something that she can drive that's going to be warm inside instead of freezing to death. So that'll be a nice car to have for us to use for that case and for those cases.
Yeah, my son's very first car was the similar thing. Little old lady drove it to church, nowhere else. 88 Oldsmobile.
Those are the best ones.
Where did Amy go?
I don't know. She's something was going on at her house. A ton
of
people were coming in. The dogs were going crazy. She put it on mute, and I saw her talking to somebody, and then gone.
Okay. No worries.
So I don't know.
All right, we're gonna get to some funny true or false questions that you didn't know.
Oh, really? Let's see how we do.
True or false? Seahorses have stomachs for the absorption of nutrients from food.
False.
That is correct. Seahorses don't have stomachs, just intestines. The letter
give birth.
Yes.
The letter H is between letters G and J on a keyboard. Without looking. Without looking. True or false?
No, I looked, so
that's false.
It is true.
It is true.
It is true?
Yep.
Oh, nice. Well, that's fine. Struggle with typing.
Camels have 3 sets of eyelashes.
Yes, true.
That is true.
Couple on top, one on bottom.
Because of sandstorms.
There are 5 zeros in 100,000.
That's true.
That's true.
There are 5. There are stars and zigzags on the flag of America.
Stars and zigzags? No, stars and stripes. Yeah.
False.
False.
Right. If you add the 2 numbers on the opposite sides of dice together, the answer is always 7.
True.
That is true.
Yeah, I would.
New York is nicknamed the Big Orange.
False.
What's it called?
The Big Apple.
There you go. The human body is full of friendly bacteria with organisms on our skin and in our guts, helping keep our bodies humming.
True.
I would say.
Yeah, but we also have nasty bacteria. But true, I guess.
We got some bad ones too.
Yep.
I think true.
40,000 some in us.
Where's what page is that on? 5, 6.
I just had a soda explode. I'm gonna go back.
Uh-oh.
Scallops don't have good vision.
True.
What doesn't have good vision?
Scallops don't have good vision.
They don't even have eyes.
I would say true.
False. Scallops have as many as 100 simple eyes. They're frequently blue.
I don't want to hear about that.
I like eating them.
I love scallops. I don't want to eat eyes. Don't tell me that.
The deepest part of the ocean is about 36,000 feet down, which is more like 25 Empire State Buildings.
True.
That is true. True.
How many Empire State Buildings?
25 Empire State Buildings, 36,000 feet down.
That's pretty deep.
Your hand has a built-in snuff box.
Snuff box.
That's true.
That is true. The moon is just 50% of the mass of Earth.
I would say that's false.
True.
I would say less.
False.
False. 1% only.
1%.
Yeah.
Toilet paper is a relatively recent invention, but the ancients still had to wipe. Roman philosopher Seneca, who lived from 4 BC to AD 65, recorded the use of a sponge attached to a stick that he did the job.
That is horrible.
That's nasty.
That is true.
I would say true. I don't think anybody's going to make that up.
Roman baths. Ew.
Nearly 3% of the ice in Antarctic glaciers is penguin urine.
That's
false.
No way. That's false. That's gotta be false.
That's false.
Pauline?
That's a lot of urine.
False.
That is true.
What?
Ew.
Apes can't laugh.
False. I've
False.
seen an ape.
False.
True.
No,
All
they
apes laugh
smile.
when tickled.
Okay. All right.
A snail can sleep for.
Wait a minute. Hold on. You said apes can't laugh.
True or false? Apes can't laugh. Is it true
Can't.
or false?
Right. False. It can.
True. All apes laugh when tickled.
Wait a
They
minute.
can.
Okay, I'm confused. All right. Cool.
A snail can sleep for 3 months.
True.
I'll say true.
False. They can sleep up to 3 years.
Not
gonna do that one.
So they can sleep for 3 months.
Tasting is never determined by what you're smelling. True or false?
False.
That's false. Most
It
of our
is
tasting
false.
is by
80% of what you're tasting is determined by what you're smelling.
Yeah.
All right. We'll go on to something else. That's all I had for that
Chucky?
one. Huh?
Is that Chucky? Pauline?
Drew
Drew, okay.
with the cap.
All right.
What's
that's
up,
all I
Drew?
had. That's all I had for that.
What's up,
There's the bingo options. There's
No bingo.
Yeah, I don't. I would like to play. I do want to play, but I can't. I don't have anything that I can't write.
no worries. We'll go on to.
I'm hungry. What time?
Hold on. I had one in here. Where was it? Where was it? I had it in
Are you
here.
heading home tomorrow, Walter?
No, actually, I'm going to Atlanta tomorrow. My niece graduated from 2 places. She graduated from in New York tonight, and tomorrow she's graduating. I'm sorry, Sunday she's graduating in Atlanta. So that's why I'm here. We're going to Atlanta tomorrow.
Awesome. So why is she graduating from 2 different places? All online stuff?
Well,
She
no,
was
we're
going to
actually
take class?
no, we're actually
All right.
the place she's
Because
graduating
of our-
from tomorrow.
Because of our competition a few weeks ago, these were walking by, and I haven't had one in years. So.
There you go.
Nothing wrong with that. No, she actually graduated last year, but because of COVID,
Okay.
they didn't have a ceremony. So next year, the class of 2020 that they're doing in Atlanta. So it's from last year, actually.
That's
I
nice.
see. And the one in New York was from this year.
Yep, that's from the
Because her master's.
Rochester Student Technology and the Spelman ceremony is tomorrow,
Okay.
or Sunday rather.
Well, tell her congratulations for us, please.
Yes,
Yeah,
congratulations.
She's getting all kinds of crazy. Like she's working. She's got like a internship coming up for Tesla in a couple months.
Nice.
Yeah, she's got all kinds of job offers. Like,
Have you seen Elon Musk's girlfriend?
I have not.
She's a freak, dude. I mean,
Freak.
it's crazy. Like, she's a freaky freak. I mean, she's a kind of a freaky dude. I mean, it was kind of cool. But, I mean, he's kind of an interesting fella in the first place. But she's she's like goth and all that stuff. And I was like, wow.
Really?
Yeah, I was very shocked. Not what you'd expected. That kind of money you expect, like, some supermodel or something like that. He's just kind of. That's cool, man. Whatever. Bill, what do you got, buddy?
Hold on, I was trying to find something. Where is it? I had it. Where the hell did it go?
Amy's not trying to come back in, is she?
No.
Okay.
What is something that's taken you guys the longest to get good at or decent at?
Oh, jeez.
I'll start.
All right.
Patience. It's taken me a long time to try to be patient at doing things or patient with other people. It's taken me a very, very long time to, because I used to, and there are times I'm impatient as hell. Like, needs to get done or speed this. Patience has taken me most of my life to get good at.
Along those same lines, I'd say being a good listener. My job is now gone from tech and doing the stuff to having to listen and be a coach. So learning to be a good listener, keep my mouth shut, put my hands underneath me, sit on my hands, and not do things for people.
Right. Yep, I got that.
Yep. Lee, what about you?
I don't even know, dude. I mean, I know a lot of different things. I'm just not a master at any of them. I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to think if there's something that I really... I don't know, dude. Can't say.
Walter, what about you?
I would agree with what you're saying, but I have a hard time with patience with myself. Other people, I'm kind of cool, but it's myself that I'm kind of struggling with as far as that goes.
Yeah.
I think I've always been a pretty decent listener. Let me see. It took me a long time to get not really good at yoga, but it took me a long time to touch my toes and start to fold. These old stiff bones have been taking a beating for 40 years and playing football and fighting and basketball, and all of a sudden you want me to, bend over.
Right.
So if that counts, the physical stuff.
Yeah,
it does. Trying to find. I have
faith, Bill.
What?
Faith.
Okay, that's what you're working on.
No, that's something that I think that I've achieved, that I've worked very hard to have, and I think which
is I'm sure tested by everybody every day to try to.
Well, of course.
Stay on track for all that stuff.
Things happen, that's for sure, and you go, how could that be how could someone let that happen? You know what I mean?
Right.
But I don't ask those kind of questions anymore.
Okay. Trying to find. Keep it going. I'm trying to find something.
I know something else is organization. I used to do things just haphazard, and I'm slowly trying to be more conscious of just don't put things willy-nilly. If I keep organized, it'll be easier to find the next time. But that's taken age and experience to realize that.
Right. You guys have a song that just a wave of nostalgia comes over you every time you hear it?
Yes.
What is it? And which Prince song is that?
Pop Life, baby. Pop Life by Prince. That's it. That is it. I remember the first time I heard it. I remember when I was doing it. I remember the year. It was just like that. And it just everything about And I remember getting the going out buying the cassette tape, back in the day, and open it up and give me this, give me this smell. Yeah, dude, I remember. Yeah.
Lee, what about you?
Because I got a lot of songs that I like. My go-to, I have different songs for different moods, obviously.
Playlists. Yeah, I have playlists on my phone. Depends on rainy day, or it's Friday afternoon, or
I don't really make playlists though, but I understand what you're saying. I just if a song hits me that I want to hear, I just go get it, and listen to it. And I have so much music. Pretty much, I don't think there's really a song that I would ever go looking for that I don't already own. So, I come in here, and that's usually before I go on the air. I play a couple songs that I want to hear that I don't necessarily wouldn't play for mass consumption. Right. There's lots of really good songs out there, and most of them are, it's. I don't know. It's a wide variety.
Do you guys ever create a top 20 on your phone that's your top 20 of all time? You can listen to these songs every day.
I got a lot of those.
No, but there there are a couple songs that when you hear one of them, it brings me back to one moment in time. Like Cat Stevens, Wild World, Graduation, Robinson. That's it. That was the class song. Red Red Wine. I go back to sophomore year in college. We were.
You hit pause. You can't hit pause. Hit not pause, but
yeah, she muted me. But yeah, Red Wine. I'm back in sophomore year in college because we were dancing in the suite with a bottle of red wine. That's that one moment that song.
Right. Sure. I get it. I mean, I have a couple of songs like that. I mean, there's a couple of songs because my thing is this. I've got certain songs for certain relationships I've been in. Okay, so I hear a song or I hear that song and it reminds me of that relationship. Now, the one for me and Mary is our first dance song, which is I Knew I Loved You by Savage Garden. And it's kind of it's kind of an interesting story, but that's the song we had for our first dance. And I've done so many weddings and no one's ever had that song for a first dance.
Wow. I had A Whole New World, Disney. Aladdin had just come out.
A Whole New World. Yeah. I came across a song. It was because I have now gotten through all 9 seasons of The Office. And there was a song by, his name is Creed Bratton. He was in the show, and his real name was his character name. But you need to, sometime over the weekend, go on iTunes. His name is Creed Bratton, Bratton, and search for a song called All the Faces. It's a really, really good. You want to think back on friends you've lost, top back in the times. This is a really good song. Really good song. Every time I hear the Cars, my buddy Alan and I were huge Cars fans. When Heartbeat City came out in '84, he was a huge Cars fan. So every time I hear a Cars song, I'll think of him and stuff. So, okay. Is Amy coming back?
She just asked me if we were still on, and I said yes.
Yeah, we're probably on for another half hour. What's the worst backhanded compliment someone has ever given you?
The worst, I remember I had someone in the car with me, Miss Kim Perkins, rather. And we're sitting there driving down the road, and she goes, "Oh," and she started to put on her seatbelt. I said, "Well, why are you putting your seatbelt on?" This is back when you didn't have to wear, people didn't necessarily wear the seatbelt. She goes, "Oh, it's not the fact that you're a bad driver, Lee." So it's not the fact that you're a bad driver. I'm just putting it on.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay, gotcha. That's nice.
Kids are infamous, but being a teacher, you always get some really interesting ones. And when I was first teaching, I don't know whether I was coloring my hair or not, but I remember a kid coming up and said, "Mrs. Burkett, I just love the colors in your hair, all the different colors." And I'm like, "Oh," she said, "you look just like my collie."
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Thanks. Thank you. Like a dog. Thanks.
Yeah. This looks like my collie. Probably has a blue merle.
Walter, what about you?
Oh, this is about 10 years ago. There's a girl named Bianca. And I don't know, we were hanging out, we were doing something at somebody's house, just me and her. And she's like, I gotta admit, I don't like black guys, but I like you. I was like, oh, I mean, okay, I guess that's, thank you.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't normally like black guys, but I like you. It'd be like someone said to me, "I don't normally like fat guys, but you're a really nice guy." Thanks. Well, it's not the same thing. But
I don't normally like bald guys, but you're okay.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Okay.
Exactly.
Have you guys had, and it can, because I guess with the pandemic, we've really all been watching a lot of TV. A most interesting documentary that you've ever watched.
Say that one more time.
A most interesting documentary that you've ever watched.
There's been a couple of them.
Chuck likes to watch
this. Yeah, I watched one about that. I learned a lot about. You ever heard of Caligula?
Yes.
Yeah, I watched like an hour and a half documentary on Caligula, and I blew my mind.
Yeah, dude.
That one, and I watched a documentary about Stalingrad, World War II, the Battle of Stalingrad in World War II, and that was like pretty like they went into like detail about the Russians and the Germans and about why, they were just like they talked about the German weapons and like how they couldn't operate in the cold and like oil would freeze and how they got like all dysentery from the food they were eating. It was just like a mess from top to bottom. And like plus just there's one thing they taught the whole world was like don't invade Russia during the wintertime. That is one lesson that Germany they learned the hard way and taught them.
I got a good documentary, Tiger King.
I have not seen it.
Me either.
Dude, you'll howl.
I heard
it is the funniest thing ever, Wally. You should. The Tiger King. That's the craziest thing. Bill, have you seen it?
I have not, but then did you see the tiger that was running loose in the neighborhood the other day that got out of some dude's house? And they actually had Carol Baskin on, and she was making some pretty good points. Like, who the hell is having a tiger in their house, and you're letting this damn thing loose, and the tiger has no idea where it's at. And she was saying the cop was there with the gun pointed at it, and glad they didn't shoot it. But they said that tigers, the moment you turn away or the moment you look somewhere else, you're dinner to them. The moment if you stare them down, it's actually the best thing to do, and not try and turn and run because you're done.
Yeah.
So
if you're in the zoo and the kids who are standing in front of the tiger cage and they're turning to pose, and the tigers come and pounce on the glass.
I mean, there's people who want to go on African safaris and they actually want to get out of the damn Jeep and go. No, you're not going to go pet the damn animal. No, you not. There's not a fence there.
Bill, you remember
in their neighborhood now.
My last words will be here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Here, kitty.
Exactly. Hey, Bill, you remember when we were up at Estes Park and we were coming down the mountain, and that guy got his kid out and was walking over near the elk?
And
I'm like, I got out and I was like, hey, dude, you need. My aunt told me, tell them to get back in their car because there's a whole bunch of elk, right? And there's a bunch of calves. And so one of the head mama elk was coming around the group, and she would have stomped those two people without even thinking about it because she's protecting her young. And my aunt says, Lee, tell them to get back in their car. And I said, dude, you need to get back in your car. And he's looking at me like, why? I said, you see that mama elk coming around? She's about to stomp your daughter. That's why I said that on purpose to get
you in their territory.
Oh. Yeah, dude, that's a wild animal, buddy.
One of my all-time
cute deer. Who is a cute deer?
One of my all-time favorite animals is the cheetah. And to watch a documentary on their lives and how damn fast that animal can move and how it can hunt, it
amazing
is
animal.
Insane.
They're amazing.
So, I remember the first time I learned about cheetahs and how fast they are, but they're only fast for a short period of time. If they can't get what they're trying to get, like in that how many ever second? How long? Do you know how many seconds they can run that speed?
A few seconds.
Like 5 seconds or something like that.
They can run longer than 5 seconds, and they can get up to 60 miles an hour. That thing can move. That's a fast animal.
Yeah.
But they can only make like 2 attempts like that, and then they have to rest.
Yeah. Then they have to totally lay down and go, okay, I'm done.
I'm done. But no, the animal survival.
How I feel after I climb a set of stairs.
The whole animal survival. I mean, you feel bad for the one animal that's going to basically bite it. But the whole animal survival it's intense of how they stalk stuff. So,
the one wildebeest that everybody's going, I think we know who's gonna. The one that's limping is like, okay, the Lions see that limp. Look out.
Last song you sang to?
We sang to a song tonight, dude. What was that song we sang to tonight, Bill?
I mean, I sang to a song in the car, but we don't need to go there. Because I listen to it every day. Pauline, last song you sang to?
Oh, there was something playing in the office this afternoon in the 80s. Can't Stop the Fire.
Billy Joel, Can't Start the Fire?
Yeah, I think.
We didn't start the fire.
We didn't start the fire.
We didn't start the fire. See?
We didn't start the fire.
If I were American history teacher, that would be their final exam. They would know it on day one. You have to learn it word for word, and that is your final exam.
Yeah, and then when it gets fast, I just got to go blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you say a couple of the words.
Leonard Bernstein. Yeah.
Walter, what about you?
Bon Jovi.
Really?
Miracle. Yeah, Miracle. Okay, Miracle, yeah. I like this song. Yeah, it was.
That's the John Bon Jovi. That's his solo album. Yeah, okay.
No, it was actually Young Guns 2.
Yeah, Young Guns 2. Walter, I watched a movie the other night, K-19 Widowmaker. You need to watch that movie.
K-19.
Harrison Ford and Liam Neeson.
Harrison Ford.
Yeah, it's a pretty damn good movie.
Okay, I do know. I haven't seen it. Oh, it's good.
That's a pretty damn good movie.
Wait a minute. What war is that? What battle is that? Which one is it?
That was early 60s when the Americans and the Russians were at the verge of nuclear warfare, where Russia could destroy us 3 times over, but we could destroy them 10 times over. And this one particular sub had a nuclear accident, and it came close to getting the Americans to help them out. And it was intense there for a little while. So it's a good movie. Funniest thing that you've done or had happen while your mind was wandering?
I
don't know how funny running into the crap is.
That's pretty damn funny, and I've done that many a time.
Well, and I did it once, and you couldn't stop laughing. You hit the ground and started rolling around.
Hey, you tripped over a trash can or a thing at a
no. It was one of those. It was at the model home, and it was so someone wouldn't pull into the driveway. It's like what they have in parking lots.
A little rope,
concrete thing. No, just a concrete
curb
thing.
Yeah.
I was
looking. I said, "Isn't it a beautiful day?" Down I went.
Yeah,
Did Bill check to see if I was okay? No, he's rolling on the ground, laughing,
howling,
and I was hurting, dude.
I was blasting the Walt Disney Aladdin soundtrack, and I remember I was riding through the grocery store parking lot, and I remember I had the windows down, rolling all slow. And I look over, and there's these 3 black dudes that are just looking at me like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Oh man, I'm just."
Did you say, "Hi, fellas"?
I look over, and there's a young group of black dudes just sitting there, and they're just looking at me like.
Do you sing, Walter? Do you sing at the top of your lungs when you're in the car?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah. I get into it.
I do the whole air guitar, and my family cannot stand it because I do the air guitar.
Oh my God, that's funny.
I have fun, dude. I get
oh my God, Walter, that's too funny. I think you should have turned and looked at him and said, "Hi, fellas."
I get into it. They were like, "What are you doing?" I couldn't even. Yeah, I was like, "Oh man,
either that or you turn to him and go, hey, don't lie, y'all. Y'all know this damn song. Don't even start."
Just turn the volume down.
roll the window up.
Switch to Tupac real fast.
I was telling a buddy of mine the other day, I would love to see. You guys have seen the movie Dumb and Dumber, right?
Yes.
And you've never seen Dumb and Dumber.
Pauline doesn't watch.
It's been a while.
Okay. Have you ever seen Star Wars Episode 4?
Yes.
Okay. I would love a movie that combines those two, where 2 guys want to be stormtroopers, not realizing that they're bad guys, but they're the dumbest stormtroopers ever.
Yeah.
Trying to
the one that walks into the overpass,
trying to use the lightsaber and all that. I would love that movie to combine just like dumbest people to be stormtroopers, I think it would be a good idea for a movie.
That's funny.
Is there an app or an invention that you cannot believe someone has not made yet?
I had an idea a few seconds ago.
I mean, you see all the apps, you see all these inventions, and you're like, why the hell has somebody not invented it yet?
I had an idea a couple weeks ago.
Every time I try to think of something, I go look at somebody that's already got it.
Yeah.
I have one, but I need to preface with Lee, your dad's truck, by the way, the brake light is out on the left side.
Oh, great.
Just so you know.
I'll let him know.
But I want the invention. Why is it that when I press on my brake, if one of my lights is out, there's a light on the dashboard that doesn't light up to tell me that?
That's a good.
Some cars have, some of the bigger time cars with electrical systems now have that.
Been in a lot of cars, ain't nobody that I've seen has that yet. Like, why is that just not an automatic? Because you don't know unless your friend tells you or a cop tells you.
I know this one.
I mean, it tells you everything else.
A lot of cars now, if your turn signal light is out in the back, and you turn on the turn signal, your turn signal in your dash goes bing, 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 really fast, and that means one of your turn signal lights is out. I don't know why they haven't done that with the brakes.
Your fuse, I can hear the clicking, higher clicking because one of the fuses is out.
Yeah.
I mean, if they tell you you've got low air pressure, which I get that all the time, in my tires, why can't it tell me that there's something wrong with the back of my car? You got a camera back there. You got a rear view.
Right.
I mean,
and mine says low tire pressure, but it doesn't tell me which one. But Kyle informed me that the new ones will tell you which tire.
Yeah,
that's annoying. I hate that.
Yep. So
they don't tell you which one.
Anybody got ideas? What app or invention has not been created yet?
For me, it was an educational one, and I can't remember now. It was something for kids. Totally escapes me now.
Okay. Lee?
I know I've thought of them before.
No app or invention that's...
Well,
I mean, you look at the phone, it's got so many damn apps on. There's got to be something out there that hasn't been invented yet.
I remember now. It was for kids with dyslexia, B and P and D and P and Q, so that when they could see which one that they tap and it would say the letter so that they could help read.
There you go.
Things, yeah.
Okay. All right. Walter,
that would be cool.
Walter, do you have one?
No, I can't think of anything that's out there. Every time I'm like, "Ooh, this would be a good idea," and I look at like.
What about a yoga app? Do you have apps that have the different yoga positions?
Yes, they've got one that's incredible. You can put poses together and make a class. It's pretty good.
I want one with the camera facing you and says, "You're not doing it right. Lift that leg higher. Turn it." You don't have a coach with you, but you're not doing it right.
Yeah.
No,
that's not a downward dog.
I don't know if I would advise it. Because people would probably hurt themselves. You know what I mean? They'll probably push themselves and do something. Yeah, they would do something that's not uncomfortable. Well, if they told me to lift my foot higher until I popped. No. Because I try to teach people to, it's alignment, I think, is kind of important, but I think you should focus on more how things feel. Because your body knows the difference, right? If you feel like you're getting a good workout and you're doing something, if you go somewhere where it shouldn't go, your body also knows, and you know how to,
called pain.
Just scale it back. But if you're exactly. But if you're looking at if an app tells you to do something, or a mirror tells you to do something, I think some people, because I'm one of these people, you'll have a tendency to
work through the pain.
Yeah, try to push through it because it told me to do it. Yeah. I would be real apprehensive. And then
the first thing people. And that's the first people need to do.
Yeah, you get sued because somebody would get hurt following an instruction and be like, "Oh, I broke my back. I'm going to sue you for $10 million." You told me to do it. I was listening.
That's why I've always told people. I remember I've had doctors tell me this too. The pain is the body's alarm system. When you feel pain, you stop doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what's supposed to happen.
When your body's check engine lights come on.
You'd be surprised at how many people don't listen to that.
Oh, I know. No, I've seen it. I've been there. How about long distance runners? At some point, people hit the wall. You know.
I'm totally one of those people. Like, you know, like in the military, like when they tell you to do something, you do it. There's no this hurts, that hurts. It's not. I'm sorry. So, you know, trying to, you know, break away from that habit, it was a little bit of a. I've gotten much better at it over the past few years. Like now, I just, you know, if I don't feel like doing something, like I'm old and stiff and tight, something don't feel right, I just, you know, leave that to the young folk.
Yep, we're done.
It kind of, yeah, but some people don't. There's those competitive people, and you know, the people that are wired a certain way. They'll.
Well, no, listen. I don't care who you are. If you're running a marathon, at some point in the marathon, you hit a wall. And the guys who continue to run through that pain are the ones who win the race. You know? At least that's what I've heard from friends of mine who are marathon runners. They say at some point, your body says, we're not going any further. And you go, screw you, I'm still going. And they say, no, the pain's too much. And you say, no, and you keep going. He said, that happens in every race I've ever run. Is at some point, my body says, we ain't doing this no more. And I have to tell him, yes, we are.
Yep.
Somehow I always listen to my body and go, okay, we quit.
Yeah, well, that's right. My body says don't run in the first place. So okay.
I'm running to the refrigerator and get a beer.
Yeah, I ain't running there either. I'm walking nice and easy.
When I'm playing sports, I have I don't quit at mentality. I don't until it's over. But I tell myself, okay, hockey's only 45 minutes. I can make it through it. But I don't have I can't quit mentality. It's not there. So there's only a certain number of years you got left before you can't do it no more.
Yeah, you're one of those people like me in there. You'll twist yourself right into the hospital.
I was telling Lee tonight. I said, you know, it's going to go from, you know, loving to play hockey to probably going to play men's softball. But anyway, what is on your GPS? If you could put one voice on your GPS, whose voice is it?
Oh, without a question, Morgan Freeman. Okay. I'd have Morgan Freeman guiding me all over the world.
Sean Connery.
Okay, Walter.
I'm taking Lauren Bacall.
Oh, nice.
I want Samuel L. Jackson.
I'm Lauren Bacall.
I want Samuel L. Jackson because when I miss the street, I want him yelling at me.
That would be good.
Because it'll make me laugh and it'll calm me down.
I got a sticker on the back of my car that says, I wish Morgan Freeman narrated my life. It's right on the back of my car. People say all the time to me, I love that sticker.
Yeah.
Well, Eddie Murphy would be a good one.
Yep. Yeah. Walter, did you see the trailer for Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard? The trailer's pretty good. You gotta watch the trailer.
Yeah, Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard.
It's got Ryan Reynolds and Samuel L. Jackson. Okay. The first movie was Hitman's Bodyguard, which is a funny movie. Now it's Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard, and it's got Salma Hayek and Antonio Banderas, along with Ryan Reynolds and Samuel L. Jackson.
And Morgan Freeman.
It's hysterical. It's absolutely Hitman's Bodyguard.
Ryan Reynolds is just nonstop, dude.
Yeah, he's funny.
He's just nonstop with his little smarty aleck. He's one of my favorite actors.
I think
he's funny as hell, man.
I think he's probably one of the most underrated.
He is.
I agree.
He is.
I agree.
He can do everything. He
was good in Safe House with Denzel Washington.
Yeah, he did. Dude, I liked him. Have you seen? I liked him in Amityville, the horror movie.
I haven't seen that.
He was in that movie.
Yeah, with the remake of Amityville. Yeah. He played the father.
Lee says I gotta watch Deadpool because he's in Deadpool.
Oh, dude, he's a great dude. He's awesome.
Deadpool. He's nonstop in Deadpool. Yeah. One thing after another. Smart aleck. It's like. I'm howling.
Put on some Deadpool.
I watched that damn show and I'm just howling, dude. It's so
he's pretty underrated, dude.
Yeah. When was the last time you came close to face planting?
Oh, yeah. Well, just not too long ago, actually. We were putting a new TV in the house and I went to step over the old TV and I caught my heel and down I went. Not good.
Yeah, yesterday.
Not good at all. My wife was like, Lee! She jumped up. She's afraid I killed myself. And
Custodians had just waxed the hall, and I had kind of a rubbery based shoe and just the toe stub, and I went forward, but I caught the edge of a computer cart and rolled for a little bit.
Yeah, I almost face planted yesterday when I got those free pair of Air Jordans when I was running upstairs. I had one more stair to go and I didn't realize it.
Yeah, I hate missing that last step.
Yeah, that was rough, man.
The ones I hate is when you miss the last step. You're going down the stairs and you think you got all the way to the bottom. You got one more damn step, dude. It's like, no. Yeah, that's happened.
Yeah, you said that awkward boom boom.
Yeah, exactly.
What's the last piece of furniture you stubbed your toe on?
Oh, last night, my wife. I always stub my toe on her damn chair at her makeup table that she has in there. I get up, go to the bathroom, I come out, and bam! I nail that thing, and it wakes her up, and she goes, "Why are you being so loud?" I'm like going, "I'm after my big red toe."
I should have known after 20 years that Julie has like a little shelf with some pictures on it that's next to the bed, and I should have known that it's there. And there's so many nights I forget that it's there, and I hit it. Yeah, I should know after 20 years, but whatever.
Yep. Or her shoes.
It is what it is.
I have a little set of steps to go up to my bed. It's the rice carved bed. It's so really high, so I have a little set of steps, and in the dark, I always hit it.
You always hit it before you step up on it.
Yep.
Yep.
So you have a Lyndon B. Johnson bed.
Is it? Yeah.
Well, Lyndon Baines Johnson, a friend of mine, worked for the phone company, and he worked at the White House his entire career, and from Truman all the way through to Reagan, and Reagan, and he said that when he was there during Lyndon B. Johnson's term in the White House, he and Lady Bird had their bed on stilts way up off, and you had to step up these stairs to get into the bed, and it looked pretty precarious. And the reason why Nixon got in trouble is because Lyndon Johnson tapped the entire White House because he didn't trust anybody, and so he had recording equipment everywhere. And so one day Benny and these two guys were in there putting in the new Princess phones, and he said, "I wonder what old Clyde," they used to call him Clyde. He did not like that name, by the way. They said, "I wonder what old Clyde would do if he and Lady Bird were having a little bit of this and that, and one of those stilts broke out. One of the stilts of the bed's unbroken." They all laughed. Ha, ha, ha. The next day, one of the Secret Service guys goes, "Come here, Salpini." And he brought him into a room with all of these big reel-to-reel machines, and he played it. "I wonder what old Clyde would do." And he was like, "Woo!" He said, "You lucky I got this before he does, because Clyde comes down here in the middle of the night and listens to these damn tapes." So anyway.
Well, my bed's not that tall, but it's higher up. It's great for Chuck, but I'm short, and so
you have to climb in, right?
Yep.
I got you. I like beds like that. I like them off the floor.
All right, that is all I had. Actually, I do have one other thing. I saw this in the parade, and I was a little confused by it. America's happiest places to retire. Where do you think there are some of the happiest places to retire? What states?
I know they get happy in Colorado because it's all legal
That's
there.
One. Winter Park in Fort Collins, Colorado.
I have a lot of relatives in Arizona.
That would be Tucson, Arizona is one of them.
What about Hawaii? Did you see Hawaii, Walter?
Yeah.
Hawaii is not on here because they only want natives. They don't want you to come for the mainland. They want you to visit, but they don't want you to stay.
Right. So, what about Florida? Florida.
Tavares, Florida is one. I don't know where that is. Some others on here. Wilmington, North Carolina. Ogden, Utah. Lewis or Rehoboth Beach, Delaware.
Yep. I remember Rehoboth.
Washington Island, Wisconsin. No, thank you. Oakland, California. No, thank you.
Okay.
Charlottesville, Virginia. Des Moines, Iowa. 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 Des Moines,
Des Moines?
Or Rutledge, Missouri. No, thank you.
Des Moines.
That's where they said some of the happiest places to retire.
Where in Wisconsin?
I need a beach.
Hold on a second. So do I.
You need the beach? Yeah,
Wisconsin.
I got you.
Hold on.
You go down on the beach every day, Walter? You go down on the beach every day?
Not every day, but
Washington Island, Wisconsin. 20 years ago on a vacation from their Alexandria, Virginia home, these native Wisconsinites took a day trip to the island off the tip of Door County. At the grocery store, they saw an ad for an affordable cottage with a ceramic studio and made a $1,000 down payment on this place.
Wow.
I love Lewis and Rehoboth. Love that going to summertime. Not going to be a fan of wintertime. But summertime, that place is awesome. We used to stay at a friend's house in Lewis, Delaware. I loved it. But no. FLA.
Florida.
Florida. FLA.
What about the Caribbean, Bill?
Expensive.
It's not what that's House Hunters?
Caribbean's
Puerto Rico? Costa Rica?
Yeah, no, I'm not going there. I mean, there was
Puerto Rico's American.
I'd love to live in the Caymans, but it's too expensive to live down there. So
St. Martin, they had some nice places in St. Martin. I mean, we've been watching Caribbean Life on Discovery Plus.
Chuck would in a heartbeat.
Hi.
What? I'm my friend. They're waving.
Hi, we're waving at you.
Where would you calling from? I know, but where? You was like 2 minutes away. Oh, you need to be let in.
This is in Apollo Beach. This is the house in Apollo Beach, Florida.
Nice.
It's a corner lot, one level house.
Yeah. Where's the beach?
Not far. It's near Tampa, St. Pete.
What's up?
This is my nephew.
This is your nephew? Pinky tough, huh? Yeah. What's up, nephew?
I can't hear you. I got the headphones on.
You got the headphones on. All right.
No, you ain't.
He wants a pair of Air Jordans? Is that what he said? Did he say he wants a pair of Air Jordans?
Got his roughneck do-rag on.
I know.
Got his roughneck do-rag.
Liquor store.
Yeah. That's funny.
All right, so I'm back on Monday for trivia.
Good.
Emily's got a lacrosse game, but I should be back in time.
I don't know if I'll be back in town or back home on Monday for trivia. So I'm just if I'm not on, I haven't made it back yet.
No worries.
All right. No worries, my friend.
No worries. Everyone enjoy your weekend. It's going to be a nice weekend out.
Yep.
It'll only get warmer from here, thank God.
Yes.
So everyone enjoy.
Have fun with the cicadas.
Yeah.
Anyone who's there on Monday is more than welcome. And we've got all brand new trivia questions. So
I'm looking forward to it.
We'll be back on Monday. So everyone have a wonderful weekend.
You guys have a good one.
You.
All right, guys.
Later.